YTV, The Flaxton Boys, Episode 4, VTR 33404, Take 1.
During its lifetime, Flaxton Hall witnessed many moments of joy and sorrow. In 1854, the old master, Joseph Flaxton, died suddenly, leaving the place to his great-nephew, Jonathan. And a few weeks later, Lucy, Jonathan's mother, received the news that her husband had been reported missing in action in the Crimea. His regiment, the 17th Lancers, had charged with the ill-fated Light Cavalry Brigade at Balaclava.
Of course, it doesn't mean he's dead, you know.
Where is he then?
I expect he'll just be cut off from his regiment, that's all. Lying low until he can get back to our own lines.
Aye, that's what he'll be doing right enough.
I dare say he'll get a medal when he comes home. And the Queen will ask him to take tea with her at Windsor Castle.
He want more than a cup of tea. They don't feed him too well in the army.
Maybe then my mother will stop looking so sad.
There we are. Done it.
Good. My lords, Cardigan and Lucan can go into their new home now.
Jonathan, are you a lord or something?
No, just Master Flaxton.
Well, I suppose that's important enough.
For what?
For not having to go to school.
Well, I should be going to my father's old school soon. So I suppose Mother had rather put off the subject for a while. Can't say I'm sorry, though. I wonder if you'll be coming with me.
Oh, no. It'd be village school for likes of me. But then I'm not quality like you.
Oh. 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 Attention! Help! Succor! Will no Christian soul come to my aid?
Can we do anything, sir?
Upon my soul, I thought I was doomed to die here alone. Oh, you boys, you're not in league with them. The rogues, the rascals that attacked me, that robbed me. Oh, look, see how they left me. No, I can see that you two young gentlemen are too honest and upright to be in cahoots with such cutthroats.
Cutthroats?
Yes, cutthroats, cut purses, robbers.
Here?
Yes, 8 of them.
8?
Oh, even more, 10 perhaps.
10?
I fought them off heroically, but they overcame me at last. I was submerged by their sheer weight of numbers.
The constable! We must let them...
No need for that. I am myself a justice of the peace, retired, of course, and will shortly take up the case myself. Could you, as I suspected, a multiple fracture, metatarsal, and the outer filial phalange bones at a guess.
The doctor, I'll go.
No need for that. I know much more about these matters than any mere medical sawbones. No, if you would lead me to some convenient place of shelter, provide me with some clean linen rags, I'll set the bone myself.
My home is close by, sir.
We could take you there, couldn't we, Jonathan?
What a convenient chance, my rescuers. Could you pick up those few pieces of my valuables that the villains left with me in my hat? Aha! Thank you. Yes, sir. Oh.
Didn't you find anything better?
No, sir.
You'll have to do then. You're an idle dog, Slight. Deliver them to Mrs. Flaxton, together with this letter. And Slight's.
Yes, sir.
I take it you wish to remain in my service as my secretary.
I do, Sir Peregrine.
Then while you're up at the hall, kindly keep those light fingers of yours in your pockets.
Why, sir, you can't be suggesting that
I
I'm...
can, and you are, and a great deal else besides. Don't forget, Slight, I know you, even if others don't.
Whatever I am.
A thief, a liar, a coward, a toady, a bully, a cheat. Shall I continue, Slights?
Whatever I am, Sir Peregrine. Very soon there'll be very slim pickings for anybody up at all.
Oh, explain yourself, man.
Quentin Blythe, sir. I saw him not a moment ago with those two confounded lads going into Flaxton Hall.
Quentin Blythe? Never heard of the fellow.
No, he's a rogue, sir. I know him well.
I'm quite sure you do.
Only by sight, sir, and reputation. He's a plausible gentleman, sir, who'd talk the silk waistcoat out from under your coat while stealing your watch and borrowing a couple of sovereigns to send his aged father to Tunbridge Wells.
A versatile villain, at least. At the hall now, you say?
A fat imp among the innocents, sir.
How dare you, Slights.
Shall I deliver these now, sir?
No. I think we'll let the fat imp begin our work for us. Unaided.
Those dear lads, Nathan, should be back at school, you know. Can't have them falling behind in their studies.
Oh, you're right, of course, sir. But just at this present time.
Ah, of course. Still, sending them to an academy at unnecessary expense at the best of times.
Yes, sir.
I owe those dear lads a deep debt of gratitude. Good Samaritans both, who came to my aid at my hour of darkest need.
I don't think you need concern yourself too much over them, sir.
Ah. I feel the blood returning to my shattered limb already. As I was saying, my debt. Yes, I was coming back from Harrogate, having tutored a son of a peer of the realm when those brutes attacked me. And I now propose to forego a lucrative position at Doncaster and to remain here and tutor Master Jonathan and his friend Archie up to the highest educational level.
Well, perhaps I should go and inform Mrs. Flaxton, sir.
Perhaps you should. What a splendid notion, Nathan.
Thank you, sir.
Remember, up to the highest educational level for less than half my usual professional fee.
That's very generous of you, sir.
8 guineas a month, payable in advance. Run along, Nathan.
Very good, sir.
I must now minister to my mutilated leg. It will not be a pretty sight, and I would not have you witness it.
Should you require anything?
Only these and this. The pain, Nathan, to mitigate the pain.
As a tutor?
That's some sort of schoolmaster, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Archie. We should have left him lying in the road.
Now, Master Jonathan, that's the most uncharitable thing to say.
I feel uncharitable.
Now, you know your mother's worried about your schooling. And what with having other things on her mind, perhaps Mr. Quinton arrived at an opportune moment.
Are you sure he's a tutor?
Well, why shouldn't he be?
Because it was his left leg that were hurt first, and now he's limping with his right.
Your business?
My name is Slight, Sir Peregrine Spilgo's man. He sends these flowers to your mistress as a token of his concern over the news of Captain Flaxton.
Thank you, sir. I'll take them to her at once.
There's also this letter. I'm to wait lest there be an answer.
Very good, sir.
Quentin Blythe, eh? Or is it Dr. Atwood Stanley, perhaps, or Professor Dearhart Jordan, or Kingsley Wayne, J.P.?
I beg your pardon,
No,
sir.
beg away, Quentin. But don't play the fool with me.
I fear you're mistaken, sir.
Oh, no, not me, Quentin. The people in this house, perhaps, but not me.
What do you want?
Nothing. Not for the moment.
Well, you're easily satisfied. I have nothing to give.
Except those gewgaws you've got tucked away there. Come on, Quentin. Cleanse your conscience, put them back.
Conscience, my
Put
dear
them
sir.
back.
Merely a few trinkets. The light is not very good in here, as you see, and I was examining them for Mrs. Flaxton as a connoisseur.
Oh, yes, I know. Don't try it on me, Quentin. Blythe's brains are all in his tongue, that's what they say, in Newgate.
Newgate?
Oh, yes. Don't fret, Quentin. They haven't forgotten about you.
Sir, please.
What are you doing here, Quentin?
I was hoping to get employment as a tutor.
Oh, those blasted boys.
If you would rather that I left.
Left? Left? Now, why on earth should I want you to leave, Quentin?
I don't understand, sir.
All you need to understand is that it suits me very well to have you here in Flaxton Hall.
But why?
Quentin, I'm going to take you into my confidence.
It's uncommonly civil of you, I'm sure.
There's more here in Flaxton Hall than mere trinkets.
More?
More.
You mean?
I mean a fortune, Quentin. A fortune, if only we can find it.
Gold, you mean gold?
Oh, I don't know. Gold, jewels, money. But it is here. Joseph Flaxton's hoard.
Very well, then you may depend upon me. I am here, as you say. What do you want me to do?
Find out where the Flaxton fortune is.
Oh, very simple. I can soon lay my hands on that.
I hope you're right, Quentin. And when you have done, I want you to tell me. But on no account are you to touch it.
No?
No.
A treasure, I mustn't touch it.
I shall come for it, Quentin. And afterwards, you will get your reward.
Reward?
Oh, God. So, you won't touch it, will you?
No, no. I wouldn't dream of touching it.
Of course you wouldn't. But should you be tempted, there are 2 constables in Carliston who are very anxious to know your whereabouts. But we needn't think how cold and damp it can be in Newgate Prison, need we, Quentin? It's no place for a scholar and a gentleman, is it, Quentin?
Mr. Blythe has no written references to offer us, Nathan.
No, madam. All his books and papers were stolen when he was assaulted.
Oh, I see.
He's a very scholarly gentleman, madam. Perhaps you'd like to see him now.
No, for the moment I shall be guided by you, Nathan. I cannot see anybody just now.
Well, you could allow him a trial period, madam. Say 2 or 3 days.
Yes, what a good idea. And then perhaps I shall talk to him tomorrow or the day after. You do not approve, Flora?
Another mouth to feed, madam, and no references.
You had no references when you came to us, Flora.
No, madam.
And I found no cause for complaint with you.
No.
Then I may tell Mr. Blythe that he may wait for at least 3 days, madam.
Yes, Flora will prepare a room for him, and the boys will take their lessons in the library. Mr. Blythe must understand clearly that this is not a permanent arrangement. Eventually, Jonathan must go to his father's school. That is what the captain would have wished, Nathan.
Of course, madam.
Ma'am,
Oh, Flora, I'm sorry, I was miles away.
your jewellery, have you brought it down?
Oh, yes, of course. You were going to clean it for me, weren't you?
So we come to the Battle of Culloden, fought near Inverness, Scotland in the year 1764.
I thought that one was 1746, sir.
1746. Ah, that's what they would have you believe, boy. No, it was 1764. I happen to know, for an acquaintance of mine was present at the affray.
He must be pretty old, sir.
Yes.
Over 90.
Now you come to mention it, he was a little on the ancient side, but remarkably well preserved. And so, the Battle of Culloden, 1764, give or take a year or two, in the reign of Charles II.
He was dead, sir. Wasn't it George?
Well, somebody or other the second. Christian names are so unimportant. Now let us come to spelling. Take your slates and write down the word dictionary. It is spelt thus. Dick, D-I-C-K, shun, S-H-U-N, Airy, A-I-R-Y. Dictionary. You're not writing it down, Archie?
No, sir.
Why not, son?
I can't write, sir.
Can't write?
Can't read either.
But
Parson's teaching me, though,
what?
to read.
I've put vinegar in that decanter, Mr. Blythe. It freshens the inside of the glass.
We are deep in our studies here, madam.
I shan't interrupt.
Dictionary, sir.
Book listing words in their alphabetical order, boy.
But how do you spell it, sir? This doesn't look right at all.
Try it your way.
D-I-C-T-I-O-N-A-R-Y. Is that right, sir?
What?
Is that right, sir?
Battle of Culloden, 1760, during the reign of Charles II.
I thought we were doing spelling, sir.
Oh, yes, so we were. Jonathan, write down these words. D-Y-E-R, M-A-N-S, diamonds. R-double-O, rue. B-double-E-S, biz, rubies. E-double-M-A-M-R-R-A-L-S, wells, emeralds.
There.
Oh, well, let us see how it looks upon your slate, boy. Very good, boy, very good. Oh.
Well,
I beg your pardon.
how far have you got?
Nowhere. It's a long, slow business, I fear. I hope to be here several years.
What?
Tutoring Master Jonathan.
Not that, you fool. The other matter.
Ah,
Well,
no.
have you looked?
Oh, yes.
And?
Yes, I've looked.
And?
Nothing so far, I fear.
Well, it's there somewhere. And let me remind you, don't touch it.
And let me remind you once again that I am in there. You are out here. We need each other. A mutual bond.
He's an old humbug, Archie. He deserves everything he gets. And he discovered another decanter of Father's brandy. There'll be none left the rate he's going.
Are these tacks? Can't we do something to blackboard?
Yes, we can. Cut the rope. And tie this piece of cotton to it. As soon as he touches it, it'll fall down.
An evening's promenade in the cool, clear, country air is good for the soul and the constitution, Flora. Pray send up a platter of chicken and veal to my room and a bottle of champagne. I have to prepare tomorrow's lessons.
It's mutton and a glass of ale for you.
Oh, very well. Have it your way.
Who's there, I say?
It's all right, Nathan, it's me.
Oh, it's you, Flora. I thought we were being robbed.
What an absurd idea.
But I had a terrible din going on. I thought. Must have been dreaming. Good night, Flora.
And to you, Nathan.
One of those screaming and shouting and fucking about things.
And good night to you, sir.
Pray give me leave to explain.
Good morning.
Quentin, after all I'd told you, after all I'd said, well, to use this on you.
I just thought it best to bring it to you in person, sir.
Yeah, you were making off with it, Quentin. After all I'd told you. Quentin!
And now what are you boys up to?
We've lost our last hook and a cardigan.
Our white mice. Can't find them anywhere.
They're probably back in the fields by this time where they belong.
Looks a bit like it.
And don't bring any more smelly beasties into this house, do you hear?
Bet she let 'em out. Oh, biddy.
For the moment, peace returns to Flaxton Hall. A petty cheat has been foiled. But it seems that grimmer dangers threaten those who live within the house. Dangers they don't know of yet. Dangers which may not be dispelled by mere practical jokes contrived by the Flaxton boys.